There's a lot of overthinking about mechanics, particularly a focus on affecting something that's going to happen anyway. This is the case with the rear scap load for batters. In my Zoom discussion about upper body mechanics, I demonstrated a slack removal load, creating a connection between the arm segment and the ground. The second segment, the torso, is also connected by performing this type of load, as I will demonstrate for you. This is a front side move. Front shoulder rotating, driving the hands and bat back to launch position. A demonstration of this connection reveals that when slack is removed, a lengthening of tendons and muscles, we're activating the front pectoral and lat. I demonstrate this by removing the top hand from the bat, then engaging my lower body. First, I'll initiate my lower body without removing the slack from my front side. You'll notice none of the ground force, the torque, is transferred to the upper segments. My lower body begins its rotation, but nothing is happening in my upper body. It's not engaged. Now I'll rotate my front shoulder, moving my hands and bat back to my launch position. You'll notice now, when my lower body is engaged, ground force is now being transferred, torquing my upper body, starting its turn, the second segment of the kinetic sequence. Now let's see what happens when I isolate my top hand and load the rear scap. When I engage my lower body, even with that rear scap load, no ground force is being transferred to my upper segments. This is the same effect we saw when I didn't load through my front shoulder. Finally, I'll put both of my hands back on the bat. Because my hands are stacked in the same place on the bat, when my front shoulder loads my hands back, not only am I stretching my front lat, drawing my front side back scapula away from my spine, my rear scap pinches in towards my spine. The rear scap, or scap load as many instructors call it, is actually a byproduct of a front side move. Loading the rear scap alone, focusing on it, is unnatural and unnecessary.